Hello and welcome to our channel Bright Knowledge. In today's video, we will be focusing on yoga poses that can help balance your hormones. Hormonal imbalances can cause a range of physical and emotional symptoms, from acne and weight gain to anxiety and depression. Fortunately, yoga can be a natural and effective way to manage these symptoms. In this video, we will guide you through a series of poses that can stimulate the endocrine system, improve circulation, relieve stress, and stretch the muscles, all of which can be helpful in balancing hormone levels. So, roll out your mat and join us on this journey toward hormonal balance and overall wellness. Hormonal imbalance is a common issue that affects both men and women. It can lead to a wide range of symptoms, including fatigue, mood swings, weight gain, and even infertility. Yoga, an ancient practice that has been around for thousands of years, can be an effective tool to help manage hormonal imbalances. In this video, we will explore some of the best yoga poses for hormonal imbalances. Setubandhasana, bridge pose. The Setubandhasana or bridge pose helps to stimulate the thyroid gland, which is responsible for producing hormones that regulate metabolism. The pose also helps to improve blood flow to the reproductive organs, which can help regulate hormone levels. To perform this pose, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Press your feet and arms into the ground, and lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back down to the ground. 2. Ustrasana Camel Pose. The Ustrasana or camel pose is another great pose for hormonal imbalance, as it helps to stimulate the endocrine system, which is responsible for producing hormones. The pose also helps to stretch the spine and open up the chest, which can help improve circulation and relieve stress. To perform this pose, kneel on the ground with your knees hip-width apart. Place your hands on your lower back and gently arch your back, reaching your hands towards your heels. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back to a kneeling position. 3. Bhujangasana Cobra Pose. The Bhujangasana or Cobra pose is a great pose for stimulating the ovaries and uterus in women, which can help regulate hormone levels. The pose also helps to stretch the spine and strengthen the back muscles. To perform this pose, lie on your stomach with your hands placed under your shoulders. Press into your hands and lift your chest up off the ground, keeping your shoulders down and your elbows close to your body. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back down to the ground. Viparitakarni, legs up the wall pose. The Viparitakarni or legs up the wall pose is a restorative pose that helps to relieve stress and fatigue, which can be a contributing factor to hormonal imbalance. The pose also helps to improve blood flow to the pelvic area, which can help regulate hormone levels. To perform this pose, lie on your back with your hips close to a wall. Lift your legs up the wall and relax your arms at your sides. Hold for 5 to 10 minutes, breathing deeply and slowly. Balasana, Child's Pose. The Balasana or Child's Pose is a gentle pose that helps to relieve stress and tension in the body, which can contribute to hormonal imbalance. The pose also helps to stretch the back and hips, which can help improve circulation and relieve pain. To perform this pose, kneel on the ground with your toes touching and your knees hip-width apart. Lower your forehead to the ground and stretch your arms out in front of you. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back up to a kneeling position. Aromukhasvanasana, Downward Facing Dog Pose. The Aromukhasvanasana or Downward Facing Dog Pose is a great pose for stretching the entire body, including the spine, hips, and hamstrings. The pose also helps to stimulate the thyroid gland and improve blood flow to the reproductive organs. To perform this pose, start on your hands and knees with your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. 6. Dhanurasana Bow Pose. The Dhanurasana or bow pose is a pose that helps to stimulate the pancreas, which is responsible for producing insulin and regulating blood sugar levels. The pose also helps to stretch the entire front of the body, including the thighs, chest, and abdomen. To perform this pose, lie on your stomach with your arms and legs stretched out behind you. Bend your knees and reach your hands back to grab your ankles. Inhale and lift your chest and thighs off the ground, pulling your ankles towards your buttocks. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back down to the ground. 7. Ardha Matsyendrasana, Half Lord of the Fishes Pose. The Ardha Matsyendrasana or Half Lord of the Fishes Pose is a twist pose that helps to stimulate the digestive system, which can be helpful in managing hormonal imbalances. The pose also helps to stretch the spine and improve circulation. To perform this pose, sit on the ground with your legs stretched out in front of you. Bend your right knee and place your right foot on the outside of your left knee. Inhale and lift your left arm up, and then exhale and twist to the right, placing your right hand behind you. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release and switch sides. 8. Salambasana, Supported Shoulder Stand Pose. The Salambasana or Supported Shoulder Stand Pose is an inversion pose that helps to improve blood flow to the brain, which can help balance hormone levels. The pose also helps to stimulate the thyroid gland and improve digestion. To perform this pose, lie on your back with your arms at your sides. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling and then slowly lift your hips off the ground, placing your hands on your lower back for support. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back down to the ground. Paschimottanasana, Seated Forward Bend Pose. The Paschimottanasana or Seated Forward Bend Pose is a great pose for calming the mind and relieving stress, which can be helpful in managing hormonal imbalances. The pose also helps to stretch the hamstrings and lower back. To perform this pose, sit on the ground with your legs stretched out in front of you. Inhale and lift your arms up towards the ceiling, and then exhale and fold forward, reaching towards your feet. Hold for 5 to 10 breaths, and then slowly release back up to a seated position. Conclusion: Yoga can be a powerful tool for managing hormonal imbalances. The poses listed above can help to stimulate the endocrine system, improve circulation, relieve stress, and stretch the muscles, all of which can be helpful in balancing hormone levels. If you are experiencing hormonal imbalances, incorporating yoga into your daily routine can be a natural and effective way to manage your symptoms. As with any exercise program, be sure to consult with your healthcare provider before starting a new yoga practice. Thank you for practicing with us today. We hope these yoga poses for hormonal balance have left you feeling calm, energized and in tune with your body. Remember, incorporating yoga into your daily routine can be a powerful tool for managing hormonal imbalances and promoting overall wellness. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more yoga videos and tips on healthy living. Also, feel free to leave any comments or questions down below. Until next time, take care.